Hello everyone, my name is Fabulous Fish.
And I'm Katatui101.
And welcome back to the road to Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. I feel like Palutena is a really overlooked character in this game.
I always forget that she's in this game. I don't know why.
Okay, her moveset was designed around the concept of custom moves, which I guess I can show off really quickly. So you could choose different moves for characters, and they would replace their specials. And for the most part, it's just like, for instance, Mario's Fireball by default is the default Fireball, then one variant's slower and stronger, and the other variant's quicker and weaker, and that was almost every single custom move in the game. The exceptions to this are Palutena and the Mii Fighters, which actually have completely unique moves to the customs. And most disappointingly is Palutena's default moveset is really weak. The thing that pissed me off the most is her down B is a counter. But one of her custom variants is called Lightweight, which makes her quicker at the cost of taking more knockback. Like, that's really cool. And in Ultimate, they kept the counter! But they cut custom moves because nobody liked custom moves. DLC characters didn't even get custom moves because they were like a failed experiment. I don't think anybody liked them. Well, they were just tedious to unlock them all. It was random number generator to unlock them all. RNG. And you could get repeats. Just make it this tedious grind. But honestly, I love that Palutena's in the game. I just wish she was implemented a little better.
Yeah.
And today we're going to Umbra Clock Tower based on the iconic opening scene of Bayonetta. And seeing as this is a clock, and this is the last... Okay, you and your fear of clocks. And this is the last returning stage for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. I figured to ask you this question, and that is, do you have any special memories with each of the previous Smash games that you'd like to share? Feel free to leave your stories down in the comment section below. I figure Kay doesn't really have any answers to this question.
Yeah. Kind of just started getting into Smash, like, earlier this year, but... So,
I guess I'll go through some of mine. Well, for starters, I will go... I don't really have any with 64 because I haven't really played that with too many other people, so I'll go with Melee. This could sound so stupid. I just have this one memory of me playing Melee with my... I used to play it all the time with my friends Zach and Clayton. In 7th grade, we used to play it all the time. We'd meet at Zach's house. I'd bring my GameCube over and my copy of Melee, and we'd all just play it all night. And we used to always do this thing where we'd all star as Dr. Mario, and you'd only be able to play as Mario after you won a match, and then after winning a match with Mario, you'd be able to play as Luigi and so on, try to get to Roy.
Oh my god.
Which would usually just be Washel and I, and Clayton would be stuck in like Dr. Mario 2. It was really bad. But I just remember we were playing this once, and this is gonna sound so stupid. We're all sitting on the floor, it's like this hardwood floor, and Clayton just lets out this massive fart, and the whole floor vibrates.
What?
It's the stupidest thing to remember, but...
I mean, yeah, you remember things like that.
But we were in 7th grade, so it was funny.
Of course, yeah, that's when farts are funny.
Yeah,
but... they're still a little funny now.
Yeah, it was just the context of it. God, hit you with a counter. She even has, like, the weakest counter in the game.
Oh my god.
So, I don't know, it's so stupid, but that's just a memory that's always gonna stick out to me. About Melee.
He farted.
Being young again, you know?
Oh my god.
Then, when it comes to Brawl, I mean, it would be easy to just say that Zero Suit Saiyan was my sexual awakening, but let's face it, I mean... So anyway, I'm sorry for the brief interruption there. It'd be really easy to just say, like, oh, Zero Suit Saiyan was my sexual awakening. I mean, let's face it, most teenagers... I'd say most geeky people are probably into animated women first, so...
Yeah? Wasn't she everybody's sexual awakening?
I'm sure she would have been yours. If you played Brawl, then.
Right.
Who was yours?
This is embarrassing, but Candace Flynn from Phineas and Ferb.
I can see it, though. She's cute. But anyway, as for really good Brawl memory, oh, hello. Oh. Okay, just... Hey, I was trying to talk. You know, I have really good memories of just in general, my friends and I would all get together and we'd play Brawl for like hours using the rotation mode because we'd have like 12 or 13 people over and Brawl only support 4 players at once. So we're probably the only people that actually use Brawl's rotation mode, which you like, it would rotate the controllers for you. We'd have the 2 losers rotate down, the 2 winners stay in.
Oh yeah.
But we used to get together and do that like all the time, you know?
Yeah.
And we'd always play with mods on. We'd always have like these whatever mod stages we could find and all these crazy ass costumes. I just remember this one time we all picked like these different characters, all like pretty camouflage, except for Clayton who picked Pikachu Gurr from Invader Zim. And we went to Temple with like this HD texture add to it, and all the characters like blended in perfectly. And I'll throw a picture of it on screen if I still have it, but it's just like this picture, and it's like there's 4 characters in that picture and you can't see any of them. Because they're all hiding. That was a good one I always have from Brawl.
Yeah, right.
The other one I can go to is, obviously, the first time I played Brawl was, 13 hours straight.
Oh god, yeah, you're right.
And I just have a memory of playing Classic after all my friends went to sleep, and just doing the first team battle match, just spamming Bowser's side tilt, because I was playing on easy, so they died in one hit.
Oh, jeez.
I just remember it was so satisfying, like punch. So stuff like that.
That's fun.
I don't like the stage. I don't like the layout very much, and I feel like the background's super distracting.
It's so busy.
And I don't really like the music either. It's all pretty forgettable, I feel like.
You know, I don't mind the layout, but I agree that the background is super distracting.
Let's, I'll save both of my 4 stories for when we record the 3DS version, because this match is over. Oh, she can do her pole dance taunt.
Ah, there she goes.
I think that's the first time I've seen her win.
It's only because I was being Zelda.
Alright, we will meet you down there for the 3DS match, and then from there, it'll be the last episode of the Road to Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. I decided what better way to end the returning stages than with the Yoshi Ditto.
Hey, the Yoshis.
See who's the better Yoshi, although I think Eggy has this in the bag because Omnum relies on items to win.
Oh, no items.
So let's continue the storytelling, shall we?
Yes.
So, good job, guys. So my biggest memory from the 3DS version of the game would be the December after it came out. My friends and I did our first big D&D campaign, and we had like a massive team for... Oh, damn. Good job. Good job on them. We had like a massive team. We had 11 players plus the DM. So as you can imagine, turns were very slow paced. And whenever it wasn't my turn, I was just doing Smash Run to grind because I only needed one more hat in Smash 4, which took me like 3 months to grind for to get. Smash 4's grinding was so bad. So I was just playing that nonstop. I just remember playing constantly as Greninja for whatever reason, kept coming up in random. So I just been playing Smash Run as Greninja over and over again.
Oh my god. As
I was like waiting in between turns. My character's name was Bjorn, and he was like this sociopath. He intimidated one of the party members into murdering a bartender.
What?
And in the process, where we accidentally almost got both of ourselves killed, the bartender had 6 health, and we almost burnt down the place too.
Oh my god.
Yeah, great job. And then, oh, he's gone.
Oh.
And I guess for a Wii U memory, about a week after it came out, I remember training sexy with my friends Brooke and Washel, and I just remember, like, we started off with training sexy, like, it's kind of just a weird gimmick or whatever. And then, like, when he was around, like, level 30, we started noticing that Brooks would teabag after every kill. We started noticing sexy teabagging occasionally after killing. And we're like, okay, that's cool. They started foxtrotting and dash dancing. We're like, okay, this is really cool. And then by the time I got to level 50, we couldn't beat him anymore.
It's like, it's just you, but with no mistakes.
I remember, like, by the end of the night, Brooks was like, oh my god, it's like fighting Yormarth, but he's flawless.
Oh, yeah.
And then, like, we were all just doing 1v1s, and none of us could beat him.
Oh my god.
And, oh, good job. Good job. Alright, he's free. And I just remember, like, we were like, oh my god, this is kind of scary. How good he got. And we got him to level 50 in one night.
It's too bad he's kind of out of practice now.
Yeah, and then if I could do one more Brawl memory, because I thought of a really good one while editing the other night. So at my friend Jason's, he used to also have Brawl tournaments occasionally. And the one time we were all playing Brawl on his Wii, and I had to go. I use a classic controller, so it connects to the Wii remote, so it's wireless. And I had to go, and we weren't quite done yet. I'll just tell him the victory screens. And we had just started a match on Battlefield. So as I'm walking out to the car, I'm just mashing buttons. And according to I got a text from Brooks, I think, saying that, like, I was hit off the stage, I up-beat back, then I short hop and did a down air and swept someone off the stage and killed them with a Mars Meteor Smash. And he's like, how did you do that without looking? I'm like, I'm just mashing buttons.
Oh my god.
And I was like, oh, that was so cool to hear. I wish I could have seen it. They didn't save the replay, though.
Aw, that's what replays are for.
Well, went over 3 minutes and we weren't using mods in that way.
Gotcha.
So that was disappointing, but oh man. Anyway, those are my memories. Feel free to share your own down in the comments below. And with that would bring this episode of the Road to Super Smash Bros. Ultimate to a close. This has been every single returning stage in Smash Ultimate.
Wow.
All we have left is one more video in which we go over the few remaining stages left in the series that we haven't covered yet. That'll be every stage of Smash 4 that is not coming back in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. So as always, please sure to go on this video's poll, let us know what you think of the stage, and I hope to see you in the next episode for the grand finale. It's going to be a fun one.
Oh boy.